The resettlement of IDPs was supposed to be smooth, but it's become a nightmare. Lands Minister James Orengo acknowledged today that availability of land was the main problem. The same goes for Mau forest settlers who continue to degrade the forest because the state is yet to identify alternative land on which to resettle them. Orengo says there is a dearth of laws on reserve lands.
There is no sufficient public land for use, even for development. And you can see the present situation we find ourselves where we want to resettle IDPs. And government cannot find land to settle IDPs. And we have to buy land.
Now the government has been forced to advertise, pleading for anyone with 100 acres and above willing to sell to the government.
You'd find also that some of the land that is being bought for settlement of IDPs is actually land that government had given away. And in some instances, you find that that land has not been put to any good use. And we have to buy it back at a price that has no comparison to what the government got from it.
Orengo says the government is looking at a list of pieces of land to buy, but is yet to agree on the price with the potential sellers. The new draft land policy has a clause on land banking stipulating how the government will avail land for the landless. This includes establishing land banks and making land available for investment and development, and formulating and implementing government buyback policy. And although members of the Parliamentary Committee on Lands promised to support the policy, they called for more scrutiny to insulate it against any disapprovals.
In addition to engaging MPs, I do recommend also that you engage with the rest of Kenyans on areas of historical injustices.
Orengo says the passage of the land policy holds the key to a future free of land wrangles. Hussein Mohammed, Citizen TV.
Yeah, he's taking the photo.